This video is for 14.3 Reteach. So if you are having any questions about making histograms and frequency tables, this is the video that you will want to be watching. So a frequency table groups observations together according to the number of times or frequency that they occur within the interval. So a histogram bar graph is just representing your chart. So on a histogram, the bars touch, but they don't overlap each other. So they just go next to each other. So we're going to explore making a histogram and a frequency table. So this is the students counted the number of hours they exercised in a given week. So here's our numbers. So I can see my data starts at a 1 and goes up to a 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need to divide 10 up. So they divided 10 into 5 groups of 2. So 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you always want to use a number that is a factor of your range. So we had between 1 to 10 is 10 numbers. 10 divided by 5 is 5 groups of 2. So then they counted anytime they saw a 1 or a 2. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the frequency of 1s and 2s is 4. Then they looked for 3s and 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there was 5 3s and 4s. So they just go through each interval and count how many there are. Then we can use our frequency table to create the bars. So between 0 and 2, there were 4 students. 3 to 4 had 5 students. 5 to 6 had 8. 7 to 8 had 6. 9 to 10 had 3. So let's try another one here. So Grayson rates each movie he sees using a scale of 1 to 10. So we know his range is 1 to 10, which is 10 numbers. Remember, these are not subtraction problems. 1 to 10 has 10 numbers. So we're going to do 5 groups of 2. So usually when you're making a histogram, you want multiple intervals, not just 1 or 2. So 5 groups of 2. So they made 1 to 2, 3 to 4, same as last time. So now we're looking for all the 1s and 2s. So it's just 1, 1 and 2. So now we're looking for 3s and 4s. So there's 1, 2, 2 of those. 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3. It's making a nice pattern here. Let's see if it keeps it up. So 7 and 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 of those. And then how many 9s and 10s? I see 1, 2 of those. So let's check. So we got those right. So you just see how many of these do we have? Put the number there. And then once you have this, it's really easy to make your histogram. These go on the bottom, and this tells you how far up the bars go. So they just relisted their groups, and this went up 1, 2, 3, 7, and 2 times. So which interval happens 3 times? So we're looking for 3. Well, that's the 5 to 6 interval. What is the frequency of movie ratings from 3 to 4? So look for the 3 to 4 rating has 2. What is the frequency of interval from 7 to 8? So how often does the group 7 and 8 happen? Well, that happened 7 times. So he watched 7 movies that he thought were a 7 to 8 rating scale. So go ahead and complete your 14.3 Reteach Do the Math. And if you have any other questions about histograms and frequency tables, please let me know and we can set up a time to meet together.